Oh, this is good.
Okay.
So, before you win your Nobel Prize for, can you tell me a little bit about why you joined Al Gore's campaign? Or?
Oh, well, okay, just give me a sec.
Sure.
I didn't realize you're doing video then.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've been involved in environmental issues for a long time.
Okay.
And in the last federal election, I ran for the Green Party in North Vancouver. Mm-hmm. And I also, around that time, got much more concerned about what we were going with global warming. So I put together a 10-hour course on global warming that I inflicted on my friends at the North Shore Unitarian Church. So when we heard that Al Gore was training people to talk about global warming, it seemed like a natural next step. So I applied and they accepted me. I went to Nashville and learned how to do this.
Great. So,
I'm Megan. I'm Jenny.
John.
Catherine.
So, I'm Rob, and this is how you fill the gas, as it were, electric vehicle. So you're, Catherine, you want to be look at the little arrow mark?
Yeah.
So align that to the little black mark over there.
Yeah.
Turn it to the right, about half an inch.
Okay.
And you are now,
Wow.
filling our ride with more electricity.
So is there just a bunch of batteries in here then?
Yes,
And then
yes.
this electricity is feeding all the batteries in here and in the front?
That's correct.
Okay. How long does it run for?
Sorry?
How long does it run for? On average, like how many miles?
Okay. With a full load of batteries, about 1,800 pounds, this thing can go about over 100 kilometers, but I'm only carrying 900 pounds or so because we don't really need that much range. And wherever I go, I'm doing what I'm doing here, which is plugging in. And so if you plug in wherever you are, then you've got more or less unlimited range, right? And, I'll tell you right now that a lot of people think that an electric vehicle has very limited range, so they're not buying it because doesn't have enough range. That's not true, because everywhere you go, there's always an electric outlet within 150 feet. I've got 150 feet of cord over there, so just wherever you go, just plug it in, just like I'm doing now.
And people don't care that you're just using their electricity, or?
They love it. I'm using about a dime's worth of electricity, and of course I always offer to pay for my electricity.
So
Yeah.
to get like full capacity, like storage-wise,
Yeah.
how long do you have to leave it plugged in for?
Depends on what I plug it in. I can plug in a 220, 30 amps, or 30 amp, 115 volts, or like here, the ordinary outlet in your building. So, to give you an idea, I came from Main and Broadway in Vancouver. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need about an hour's worth of charge in an ordinary outlet to be able to. That's how much I need.
And is there like a gauge somewhere or something that lets you know how much energy you have left? Or?
Yes. There is a gauge, but I don't use it. I use a meter, and I meter it manually.
Oh, you do?
Like a multimeter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of like automatic cameras versus manual cameras. If you're used to manual cameras, you don't need the automatic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's your background?
Many things, including bean counting. My hobby is gadgets. So So my hobby is gadgets. That's why my friend and I, like Gary over there, he's a design engineer. This is my other colleague here.
Okay.
In the article.
Yeah.
He's a design engineer, and he did the mechanical part, and I did the electric part. So the two of us got this together.
Cool.
So, any questions, John?
Nope. You pretty much answered them all.
Great. Here we are. We're in the Capilano College Theatre.